Good morning, Monday morning. I'm down with the allotment. I've been pottering on. I've run out of compost, so I kind of continue with what I was doing before, and that was potting on the peppers. So I've just come inside the top greenhouse to give everything a feed with nettle tea, and I'm also going to go down to the bottom greenhouse and sort out the tomatoes as well. But there's something different happening today. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a slight pitter-patter. It's raining! Get in! 6 weeks, no rain. 6 weeks. And today I don't have to water outside. Yes! You can't see nothing, but it is there. It is there. Look, it's wet. It's wet. It's the little things in life, isn't it? Right, well, I'm going to start feeding the tomatoes because they're up to our third truss, so 3 feeds a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, watering in between. I need to get some calcium, some powder calcium, because last year I had a problem with bottom end rot, and that's due to either irregular watering, which can't be because I'm watering nearly every day over the past 6 weeks, and also I'm feeding when necessary as well, so that's technically watering as well. So I'm going to start doing them 3 times a week, and now I'm going to go down and start clearing the bottom foliage off. What I'm getting on with now is I'm removing the lower leaves, just like I've started on this right hand side here. So you can see I've removed the lower ones up until where the first truss is, or the second truss where the tomatoes have set. Then I'm leaving the ones further up. This also improves the airflow going through, so it stops diseases and rot and blight risk and things like that for any leaves that are dying off. So I'm going to get on with all of these and get on with all of these ones and see what time it is after I've getting that done. There we have it. This side's done and this side done at the front. So as you can see, it's much easier to get into water, and we can also see what I've missed one there. There we go. We can also see what tomatoes I've got on. So the vine tomatoes at the back, and the Tigerella ones are at the front. So just move a few things out the way. I need to shift some sticks and stuff like that. But yep, you can see them all at the front there, and on this side we've also got the Moneymaker and the Gardener's Delight underneath. You can see I've missed another one on that side as well. There we go. So that'll help with airflow and also helps me with the watering as well, so I can get underneath it. Now I haven't got time to do the back ones today, but I will get them done over the next couple of days. But I'm pleased with these, how they're coming on at the moment. The tops, I've tied the tops up. These canes are a bit too tall, but all I've done is went along with some garden wire, tied from one side, just wrapped it around each cane. Wrap it around, nice and easy, and that's all secure now. So they've got good support to travel up to. But also you've got to keep on getting the suckers off as well. Now there's another one there. So just keep on the toms, and we'll get some good ones coming off them. So I've got them ones to do next. I'm going to pull all the calendula out. They're overtaken. They're no good. They are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I want to be able to see me tomatoes, and I've got marigolds on the bottom in any case. So that was a bit of an experiment. That experiment has passed. Great. It's great because you can see the flowers, but they're absolutely just taken over, rampant. So I'm going to get sorted. I'm going to check on my water butts, make sure that they're all taken in the water that's coming down, and I'm going to get it going. So I'll catch you next time I'm on. Hi guys, I've been down with the plough for nearly all day now. I've had Kyle since 12 because he started a couple of days in the nursery in the morning. So he's had my phone, watching TV, keeping him occupied. Well, I've been getting on with a lot of stuff. So I'll quickly show you what I've been up to and show you what I'm doing now as well. In the back here, I've potted on me the marrow, the giant marrow I got off Tony from UK Here We Grow. There's one that side. I've got 2 giant pumpkins here. I've already put one into a 3-litre air pot as well, instead of putting the chilies in. I've also noticed on this one, on the melon, we've got a little baby melon starting to grow, so I'll have to get these potentially into bigger buckets. I've dug up the elephant garlic. They're all just singular bulbs. I don't know whether it's the bulbs itself or what, but I'm getting an absolute ton of what's called combs. Now these are connected onto the bulb itself. So these won't be used this year. I'll hang them up, dry them off, and I'll put them in for in the next couple of months from September to start growing. I'll give these a longer growing season this season. Hopefully we'll get some nice big elephant garlic next year. And I'll put these in as well. Now, these take up to 3 years to grow. So, I mean, they're expensive elephant garlic, so I'm going to put these in as well. So, see how they get on. Come outside. I've cleared all of this area off. I've put the tomatoes out of here. I've popped them next door, so it makes some space. I've also put this mat down, the blue mat. I've dug it over, put the mat down. I've also cut the holes out as well, just over, I think it's 16 inches apart. And I'm busy putting me cauliflower in at the minute. So I've got 16 Calabrese cauliflower, and I've also got some sunset as well. I've got 12 there and 12 there. So I'm busy doing that at the moment as well. I've also de-weeded around the edge where the flowers are as well. I need to get that bit done because there is some gladiola in there. Take you down to the bottom. I've had some leeks, these CSX leeks. Some of them have bolted and went to seed, so I've lifted 3 of them up. The peas have all come together as well. So I've got, I want to try and save as many peas as I can. The rest will just be getting left on there for seed for next year. Same with the sweet peas. The sweet peas, I'm going to start taking some. I'm going to take another couple of handfuls of them home from here and down the bottom. I'll show you down the bottom. It's went rampant. I'm going to keep them on because I'm going to save the peas for next year as well. So I shouldn't have to buy any more sweet peas again. Everything's still going on. I need to sort this bed out as well, so that's a bed that's going to get sorted out, as I'm not putting anything else next door because it's not grown, which is disappointing. Come down here, I've dug that bed over as well. I just need to get some blue and put it down and measure it out for the new bottom. So come down here, I've had a nightmare with my carrots. There's no carrot, there's hardly any carrots left in here. So I've just left that as it is. Now this is where the biggest time consuming thing have taken place. Now, you know from last week, I did the underneath of the tomatoes on this side and also on this side and stick them up. Well, I've been in the back and I've done what I said I was going to do last week. As you can see, I've taken all the calendula out. I've also removed the lower leaves so we can now see what's going on. Same with this side on the Roma tomatoes. So on this side now we can see the Spanish tomatoes. Now at the minute they're looking like normal tomatoes, so I don't know. I got these other ones I got off Jeff Foreman, by the way. So I got Spanish here and I had some American on the back here. Now, sorry Jeff, I decided to pull these because the American tomatoes were absolutely shocking. I don't know what's happened with them. I don't know if it's the genetics or if I don't know what, or if there's anything I've done wrong, but they've been absolutely shocking. These 3 here are suckers from the Spanish tomatoes, the big long suckers, so I've just popped them in and we'll see how they get on. I'm not really fussed about them. But as apart from these Spanish tomatoes, we've got 2 trusses and a 3rd truss at the top, and I've cleaned them all up. I've getting all the suckers off as well. So that's nice and clean now. I'll go back and show you the Roma. So the Roma on this side. Now I've grew these especially for the sauces because I wanted sauce tomatoes this year. So I've done exactly the same. I've removed the lower sections. As you can see, we've got tomatoes on there. They're nice plum tomatoes. Look like they are plum tomatoes. I've also removed the calendula from the centre because it was starting to take over, and we can now see the bottom. The marigolds on the bottom. So that's where everything's sitting in here at the minute. I'm going to get back on with planting them cauliflowers up. Then I need to find a space for the other cauliflowers that I've got. They'll probably be getting done in here, then I'll have to go. Then I'll be back down on Saturday. I will be down to Waterloo the next couple of days, but I'll be back down on Saturday as well. So if I don't update at the end of here, I'll see you at the weekend. Hello everybody, it's Saturday. I think I don't know what time it is actually. I think it's mid-afternoon now. It's about 12 o'clock. I'm down at the allotment, as you can see. Pile of mess behind us. I need to sort that out. Been down for about a couple of hours now. I've sorted the flowers out of the front bit. I'll show you that in a minute. But what I'm doing now is I'm busy pruning the trees. So some are pruning them, and I'll show you the difference between one that I've just done and the one next to it. So I'll flip you around. So as you can see, the one on the right is the one I've just pruned. and the one on the left is the one I still need to prune. Now it's important to do it in the summer as well as the winter for the pruning, so that the airflow can come through, so you can get away with diseases and pests and stuff like that. So it's a nice airflow through the trees. So that's the reason why I'm doing it now. So I'm basically cutting all the ones, the top growth. Any bud that looks like it's swelling at the end, try and show you find one. So you can see here it's starting to swell at the end here. That's going to promote the fruit growth of the bud. So the next bit that grows is going to be fruit growth. So I'm going to get cracked on with that one next, and we'll be able to see through there by the time I'm finished. And after, so they're all around about the same height, same level across the top there. There's plenty of airflow going to get through them now as well. Just now the tidying up to do, so I've got all of these to go and put on the compost heap now, so I'll get on with that. And as you can see on the middle section here, I've been planting some more things. I've been putting them peacock orchids in. I've also been putting some cosmos in, not cosmos, I forget what they are, lupins. Put some lupins in as well, but I'm time to get tidied up. I'll show you everything after. What I've done here is I've just tidied up the front bed. Now I know it doesn't look like a lot now, but we've got the rest of the asters in here. I've got a foxglove, I've got some calendula at the back. These are all just spare plants that I had. I've got a dahlia there, there's 4 dahlias altogether at the top there in the middle. I've got 3 chrysanthemum bushes, one there, and also one there. And what else have I got? I've got I can't remember what else I've put in here. This thing, I don't know what it is, I can't remember what it is. Just spare plants basically I've put in here, so we'll see what happens when they come up. And I've also dressed it with some wood chip that I'm getting from the top of the lane here. Now I've also been in here at the shed here, excuse the mess, and I've just put a small amount of wood chip on the bottom here just to tidy it up a bit and make it level. I've still got to come inside of this shed and sort it all out, but that's another job we've done that time. But this is just done for storage at the minute, so everything's going in here. I need to tidy up all this wood. I wasn't expecting to get all of this wood and things, so I've got all this wood to sort out. I've got these doors to find new homes for, because I didn't even want the doors. I didn't even want none of the wood in any case, but it's for coming winter. Got all that wood's getting kept for the fire, same with that one. Got the water boxes, the water tubs now as well. I've still got to do them runners for the strawberries. It's just so much stuff to still be getting on with. I'm going to do these now. That's all stuff to go into the compost heap, tidy up. So I've done the front garden, I've done the front section, I've done the trees, chopped them down, they're sorted out. What I've also done is I've got these melons, sugar baby melons. You see they're already starting to set fruit. I'm going to try and find a space in here for one. If not, I'll find a space in the polytunnel. But what I've done is I've put one in outside as well. I'll show you where I've put it. It wasn't planted, I've just put it in. We'll see how it goes. I'm going them across the floor. So a bit of spare plastic from the polytunnel sheeting. And what I've done is I've got a couple of the hoops. Filled the bottom. I put some manure in the bottom, and I've just placed it in the ground in here to travel across the ground. Now there's already some fruit set on there, so we'll see how things go with that one in any case. As this bed was spare at the bottom here. I've got my marrow as well, the giant marrow. I've just put it next door for the time being. Just put it in there. Now that one there is going to go across the bottom there. So I'm going to put it in there, lift some of the blow up and let it spread across the bottom of there in any ways. So that's what's going on with them in any case. Getting a bit of club root in here again, where the cauliflowers are. Everything's still looking green and nice, but the heads are forming, but they're only small and then they're going to seed straight away. There's one I've pulled up from there. See if I can zoom in for it. It's gotten a seed, it's only small. So I'll see how we'll get on with the other ones, the other varieties. That lettuce there has gone to seed, so that needs to be pulled up. This bed will get cleared out shortly as well, once the sweet peas and everything have sorted itself out. On the process of peas. All these peas are all done and finished now. I've managed to save a couple of bags and I've already blanched and frozen, so all of these peas on here will be kept for seed for next year. So you can see there, I've also got another couple of leeks that's going to seed. That one there and that one there, but I'm not pulling them up yet. I'll pull them up when I need them. Other than that, yeah, everything's just coming along. I just need to start tidying up, but this should look lovely by the time I'm finished, like by the time it starts flowering and things. But like I say, there's still plenty of time to come. We can see on the trees now up here, you can see what the apples are looking like at the minute. Let's get rid of that. So what I've done with these as well, with the apples, is where I can see 1 or 2, 3 or 4 apples, I've just nipped the smallest one off. You can see I've nipped a few off that's already on the floor and things. Same with that apple tree there as well. So, oh, missed a bit. So there's one on the top there. You can see here there's 4 apples there. And what I've done is pulled the smallest one off. I pulled 2 off there. And them 2 should get a bit bigger. Now there's plenty on that branch there as well. Any of the small ones as well I've just pulled off. There's one that looks like it's going to be deformed. Just pull that off. All I'm doing is just leave them on the floor. That's what happens naturally in any case. So either the birds will get them or they'll just rot down and go into the soil. But yeah, everything's coming together. The leeks are starting to bulk up as well, which I'm quite pleased with. I mean, it's starting to bulk up, yeah. I mean, the flag's already split there, but I mean, the size of my hand there. A lot of guys, what they do next is, when they get so many weeks out from the show, I've seen, they start to blanch them. So blanching, what they do there is, they just wrap some material around the bottom, and that stops the light getting through. And what it does, it turns the bottom white. Now, for the shows, the normal length from there to the button, so the button would be up here where the flag meets there. Now this one's split. See if I can find another one. So under here, so that would be the button there. So they'll go about 6 inches. That's what that's a good. There's a good one there. So the back there, you can see on the side, there's the button there. So from the bottom to the top, that is the button. And most of the shows normally require 6 inches from there to there. That's why what they did when you can see people nicking the button, so to speak, they just nip them. So it basically does this, and then that goes down, and it goes into the next one. So you can see there's the next one there. It's fine. But these are coming along. These will be good eaters. I'll not have to lift 5 or 6 to be able to make a decent pan of soup. Well, the wife won't anyways. One of these will be good, but they're coming along alright. Onions, I'm still very impressed with them. They're still coming along. I'll make kind of strongbow there to show you. This is the biggest one. It's still growing. It's still a canny size. Last time I checked, they were 18 inches round. I haven't got my tape today. I do need to come in here and tidy up because it's got the weeds in the back as well. But I'm done for today. I am finished. It doesn't look like I've done a lot, but I have done a lot today. So I'm gonna go down to the pool hall, see some of my friends, then relax for the remainder of the evening with little Kyle again. And then tomorrow I'm planning on going down to the allotments where the fire was, and I'm going to give them a hand to start clearing some of the rubble away. I've already sourced a greenhouse for them. It's only a little one, but anything's better than nothing. So I've got to go and dismantle that tomorrow as well. So if I don't see you, I more likely will see you tomorrow. So I'll catch you then. Hello everybody, it's absolutely boiling the day. I'm back down with my mum's, and it's been 2 weeks since I've did the strawberries, for the runners anyways. And I've just been down here, and I've just checked to see they were all rooted, and I've got 16 new plants. So what I've done now is made sure that they're rooted at the bottom, which they're all there. You can see better on this one. You can see the roots on the side. So you can see the roots on the side there. So I've been through them all. What I've done is just snip them off, and from originally 3 plants in here, 3 plants in there. We've now got 16 little plants that need potting on. So they've all been snipped off, they're all healthy, so success there. And I've started doing a few more because this is starting to throw a few more runners off, so I've got a few more in as well. But that's my sister's job to be getting on with them, so she's going to do them now as well. Yes, you are, aren't you? Wait, I'm going down to I'm going to go and disassemble a greenhouse and take it down to the plot for the guys down at the sports centre, the ones that lost their allotment. So I'm going to go and dismantle this greenhouse now and take the glass down as well. So I'll see you once I've gotten that done. So that's what I've been up to today. I've wanted to get this whole structure. I walked over to my house. Now the next thing I need to do, I've already dropped the glass off to the allotments. I need to dismantle this whole thing, but that's not going to get done today, so I'll have to wait for the next couple of days. I have managed to get myself a lot of pots and some hanging baskets as well, but I'll show you them another time. But that's the majority of the stuff I've done now. I'm going to head down to the garden and I'll show you what I've been up to down there. Okay, so I'm down at the allotment now, and I'll give you a look around how things are sitting at the moment at the allotment. So a lot of this you've already seen, but everything's all coming along canny across the bottom there with the orchard. The trees and that was all on there as well, which is looking good. In the top greenhouse here, there's not really much going on. I've nicked these leeks down, so I've nicked the buttons down. On these I've given them water. I'm going to get these out tomorrow morning. These cauliflower going out tomorrow morning. In the back here, I need to get these tomatoes in as well. And everything else has just come along as it should be. We've got the melons. I've already got a couple of melons in here. The geraniums at the top, they're coming along canny. And this these lavender are just flying away now, as you can see. I may have to give them a start. I may have to start snipping them. I don't know whether to snip them now or what to keep them calmed down. These giant bell peppers I've got in the 9 litre air pots, as you seen last week. They're coming on. They're coming along. The flowers on the top are starting to come at the top there. Out here into the tunnel, I've got these Betty black leeks. So I've got 3 Betty black leeks outside here. They're all right. With it being hot weather, I just thought I'd leave them outside. In the greenhouse here, in the top polytunnel here, I've got the Yorkshire Giants. Where they're meant to be Yorkshire Giants on one side. So well, mixture, as you've seen most of these in anyways throughout this week. I'm going to put a couple of collars on these this week across the bottom, as I mentioned earlier on. These big boy tomatoes and big daddy tomatoes, as you can see, we're getting some tomatoes on there now already. Big big ones. I need to support this. I need to get this supported a bit more. I've got one on the top there as well. Oh, that's that gone. Sorry, excuse me, just one moment. Sorry about that. I need to support these up a bit better. Onions. I haven't got my tape measure, but I've got the trusty can there. They're still starting to still beefing up, all of them. So as you can see there, they're all coming along canny. The Cumbrians and the CSX leeks are a lot smaller, whether that's because of the water or what, than these Cumbrians here. That's the better Cumbrian one I've got at the back there. That one there, probably the best one I've got, to be honest. Because that one's a CSX. That was the big one, the really big one. That was the original big one. That's that one there. But anyways, moving on. I've got the cauliflower in there. Let's own a cauliflower. That's all I've done. I still need to get this weeded out, but I will get there eventually. Dahlias. Some of them are starting to flower already, as you can see there. I've been going across these and I've been removing the two forked buds. So you get one in the middle. I'll keep the one in the middle and I'll remove the 2 on the outside. So they're all at different intervals and different stages. Across there. The back ones here are lovely. I think these ones are called Arabian Night. Now, bear in mind, I only got one plant, one dahlia in the packet, and these are all cuttings. So as you can see there, it's a pretty one. So as you can see, I mentioned before, there's two that was growing on the inside there. I've just removed those, and I get the one big one coming along the top here. So they're pretty, they're looking nice. Swing around onto this side, you can see which ones I put in later than the others. So I put them ones in first, then I put them ones in, and these ones were in last. So they're growing alright. Made a bit of a boo-boo on the chrysanthemums. I don't know what I'm doing with these, honestly. I don't. They're forking off all over the place. I do know I need to just get one. These ones are spray chrysanthemums on the bottom here, and I was told to grow these two up. So I need to remove a couple of these. They've got suckers on and all sorts on here, so I need to spend a bit of time sorting these out, to be honest, and the bottoms as well. But I had one down here. The wind, I mustn't have tied this one up, and the wind is not taking the sides off, which is a bit of a disappointment. But I've got another 3 there. That'll grow back, that's fine. I'll be able to get cuttings off that one for next year, and anyways. But I need to sort these out. This side where the peas are all going to be set for seed, as I've already said. That sunflower that come out of nowhere is standing tall and proud there. I've got a couple more little seed, like you have seen these leeks going to seed here. I've got that one there's away, that one there's away. But never mind. Same with these lettuces as well. The lettuces are gone. Lettuces need pulling. But another job to do. I'm leaving these sweet peas on here to start producing the pods, so I can start saving the pods for next year. I've got beetroot in the back of there. I haven't even seen what this beetroot's been like, actually. Trying not to do too much, because I haven't got my gardening clothes on. So the beets in here. See what I pull one to see what they're like. There we go. They have nice size them new. So I'll take some of them home tomorrow morning. Into the middle greenhouse with the chilies and the peppers. Yep, we've got some sign and some form of fruit. Got some action going on the chilies. The de cayenne, there we go. De cayenne started to form fruits. Champion, and this side as well with the peppers. And since I put them all in buckets, they're all starting to romp away. I need to get some more compost to put these ones in, and I've also got these to pop in as well when I get a chance. This bed here, see if I can get in here. Everything looking nice and green. I need to take some of the white cabbage home. I've got the cauliflower, the broccoli at the back as well, which I need to start taking home as well. And the kale's at the front here. The kale's about the same height as my hips now, top of my leg. So I need to start using this. In here, the cauliflowers. You can't really see any in here, but there is some cauliflower heads forming, and the purple ones as well. But there's not really much to show you on them. The Swedes at the bottom. There's once again nothing much to show you on them, but they've got good top growth. Cabbages, different forms of cabbage in here. As you can see, we've got the greyhound there. We've got some Ormskirk. I think that was Ormskirk, and we've got some late varieties, Savoy I think, I'm not too sure, I can't remember. Got that one there, but I've got plenty of cabbages to play with. It's better than the cabbages I had last year, and anyways, it's more cabbages in that little area than I did have in 2 beds last year. This bed, got the main crop which I haven't earthed up. I'm just going to leave them, see how we get on. And on that bed there, as you know, you've got the steamer, which are very bushy. I'm looking forward to pulling them up to see what's on the bottom of them. The little melon is under there, I'm just giving it a water. And the dealers on this side as well. The dealers across there and the dealers up here as well. There's nothing yet. Nothing else shown in here. I've been doing the same here, so as you can see, we've got a little fork there. So I'll remove that head, remove that bud, remove that bud as well. Same with any of these ones as well, if there's any on the side. I've already done a few of these, as you probably see, but there's some nice dealers coming through there as well. I can't remember the names of these ones. They're just the little pom-pom ones. All of these should be different. So I've got a few that's starting to open up as well. I think there's a prime example there. What is it? So there's 2 on that one there. I don't want 2 on, I'll just remove the outer one. And it'll help promote healthy growth as well. So I'll spot another one there. Don't want that one. Doing that one. Now we can let that one bud up. So yeah, outdoor tomatoes, these are all the spares. There's some there coming along alright. I've got some across that side, I'll show you in a second. These sunflowers, the giant sunflowers. That one's canny size, like it's a good 7 foot. That one, that's got a nice head on it as well. Then other two are starting to die back as well. But just for comparison, I'm standing normally, and it's up there. So sweet corn coming along alright. A couple of cobs on here already. I have been giving these a good shake every time I walk past to help disperse the pollen. I've already done it at the back as well, so that's alright. Parsnips are coming along alright as well. That'll be a nice parsnip there. Let's see if I can get it focus in. Just fiddle around here. Yeah, you get the gist anyways. There we go. Put them back in. Lilies are all finished with. Still a few short ones in there. The blackcurrant bush, I'm going to pop that into something bigger and I'm going to put it in the ground. One of the two. I've got my sweet million spare tomatoes there. Spare tomatoes are doing alright outside actually, considering. And everything else at the bottom greenhouse here, as you can see, we've got the tomatoes now. You've already seen the tomatoes and everything else underneath as well. So I've already given these a water and a feed today as well. I'll take this next door and I'll show you what I've been getting on with next door. In here I've got cauliflowers, the sunset, the graffiti, the romanesco. They're all in here, different stages. Obviously the ones at the bottom are put in first, and these are the second batch here. And I've got the other batches in my allotment as well on my side. I've just planted them, doing a bit of an experiment. So we'll see what these are like. So this is one of the pumpkins. This is one of the sugar baby melons. I'm going to see if this will just trail all the way down to the bottom of there. All I've done is dug this over. I haven't done anything else with it. As you can see on this little section here, I've already got some fruit set on here as well. So we'll see how that goes. And then move down a bit, we've got the peas, the late sown of peas up here, and I've already de-weeded all of this bed as well for the carrots. So this is the only carrot bed I've got left. So fingers crossed all these carrots come up, because they're the only ones I've got. I've got the spring cabbage I got off John Craig, and some Swedes at the back there, just the spare ones I had in. Sadly nothing's happened with regards to the bolotty beans, but never mind for that. Down here I've been busy. I've de-weeded all of this, believe it or not. It's just the weeds are sitting on the top, that's all. I've got one of the giant marrows in here, and this one's going to be, it's got the two beds there, and every time it gets to a new hole, every second hole I'll pin it down so it creates more roots. So that's got all of that space there. Then moving down, I've got the other marrow, which is an air pot. Leave that in there for a little bit longer. I'll put that in, and that'll have in the bottom two beds as well. Same idea as well, help with the weeds and stuff as well. On the right hand side here, I've got my jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. It's already got a few fruits set on it, and what I've done is I've just dug this area over all the way across here to here. I'm just going to let this travel as far as it wants up this side, because this bed's not being used at the minute. And as you can see, I've dug the vine in as well, the main vine, so that'll help promote root growth as well. And let's see if I can find, there's a fruit there. So I've got one of the fruits on the end there, so there's one pumpkin, and I've got another one sitting on the end here as well, there as well. Well, I've got this pumpkin, and I've also got one down in between the Swede, the sweet corn as well. So I'll take us up this way. Got the tomatoes. These aren't outdoor tomatoes. I've sorted these out as well. I've taken all the suckers and everything off them. These are the Cavendish, which I grew from my own seed from last year. They're outdoor. They've got tomatoes set on them, as you can see in there. So I've got them ones there, giant cabbage. I've de-weeded all of this out of the day as well, so getting all rid of all the weeds. That's coming along. Lift that up, you see it there. It's coming on. It's not as big as other people's like, but never mind. Got red cabbage there I got off Gary Cooper. Another one there I got off him as well, and another one of the giants. So another four Cornish giants. These ones haven't done much, to be honest. All my CSX leeks have got in a pot. I don't know whether this is because of the weed killer that was put down prior to me planting them out or what, but the same ones, these are the same ones as the ones I've got over on my side, and they have gone as well, but not like this. But let's see how they're going anyways. The chrysanthemums, I do need to tie these up as well once again. These are all spray chrysanthemums. Now I thought they were all pink. But it looks like there's one on here that's bronze. So you can see that one there. It's bronze there. It's like a pinky bronze colour. My granddad did say he had a bronze one. So it's all going to be a surprise what I get. It's a mix and match here. All mix and match. So I'll be able to mark all of these when they flower. So I'll mark them all out, we'll see what I've got, then we can concentrate on them next year and see how we get on with them. But other than that, I've got my onions here, which some of them are doing alright, some of them aren't. The red onions are the same as well, as I don't think there's very many red onions left neither. I think it's just due down to the weed clearing situation. My two beds of main crop are this one here and that one there. I've not done very well in potatoes. I think I've like these all now. I've done too much this year. My own fault. But I've got some main crops in here anyways. These two are my main crop. These are Charlotte. These are the lads who has allotment as well. He's got some alright onions like. But, yeah. I've also got some carrots in here as well, which little Elizabeth sowed. So it's just them ones there. And them ones there. So I'll leave them in there. They're Elizabeth's carrots. Last but not least, I'll take you out here and I'll show you the standard Ailsa Craig tomatoes, which are the outdoor variety. I mean, even from this side, sorry, the sweet peas you can see from this side of the garden fence. They're lovely, them. Beautiful. So, there's our Craig tomatoes. There's on the first truss. There's a couple of them starting to set with tomatoes, just little ones like. But these were sown very late. These were sown very late on in the season. As you can see, they're coming along alright now. I just need to get some more canes. Right, I'm going to take these back next door and finish off. Well, it's not been a very productive week this week, but focuses have been kind of elsewhere as well at the minute. A lot of things happening as well at home at the moment, as well as trying to help out the guys down at the other allotment site. So I'm pleased I managed to get one of the guys a greenhouse anyways. And also there's been some very generous people that have contributed and donated towards the GoFundMe page. If you haven't seen, or if you would like to donate anything, you're more than welcome to. I'll leave a link in the bio, in the description section. Every little helps. I mean, I can't donate any money at the minute, but I'm trying my best to try and help them out as well. And I've been speaking to the chairman of the allotment society today, and he's happy for me to go down and take a few pictures and obviously keep you updated with how things are progressing. They didn't get they were supposed to get like not a dumpster, a piece of machinery in, try to clear everything off, clear the land, but it was too big, so they're waiting to see if they can get some smaller ones. And also skips. The skips got off the county council, too big, and they couldn't get them in. So bit of a setback, but I'm going to be going down and helping best I can when I can. That's all I can do really. And I'll keep my eye out for everything else as well. But for those that have contributed and things like that, and everybody's well wishes, thank you all very much for that. I mean, like I say, I don't know anybody down there. I just want to help out, because the way I see and the way I look at things, if it happened to me, I'll be over the moon if somebody helped me out. Anyway, especially if I've been on the site for 30, 40 years, some of the guys have been on. But anyways, bleating on now. These onions have not got long left. I'll be measuring them up next week. I'll be giving them a feed and that'll taste. I'll be blanching the leeks next week as well. There's a couple of them I can see got suckers on them, and I need to pull them up. But see what happens. I'll blanch them up and see how things go. There's a couple of them I'm not going to read, but lessons learned for next year, so it's nearly time to start again actually. I can't believe it. But anyways, subscribers, thank you very much for all subscribing. Closing in on 1,000. The subscribers I've had the past few weeks, it's just jumped up. So hello to everybody that's new, and hello to everybody that's been there from the beginning, last September. It's coming up nearly a year I've been doing these vlogs. So thanks everybody for watching, and everybody for commenting. So yeah, thanks very much. I do get back to everybody I can. I always appreciate everybody's messages, and it's always nice to meet new people and speak to new people as well. So don't be shy. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to drop us a message. Pretty hectic week of work this week, so I'll see what days I'm free, see what days I'm not free, and I might do a Facebook Live video this week as well. So I'll catch you some of that through the week, or I'll see you next Sunday. So from me, adios.